So, good morning, happy Monday. This is take 2, and I cannot help but laugh because as I started to do this just a few minutes ago, the mailman came to the door, and we have a mail slot in the door. So, Sir Cooper the Westie heard the mailman at the door and was anxiously awaiting doing his job of, if he happens to be there, he likes to steal the mail as it is put through the door. So, yes, and I had just started the video, and then he starts barking and growling at the door, and I thought, yes, absolutely, this is perfect. Seriously, are you kidding me? Seriously, Mommy has gotten everything set up. See, here we go again. Okay, so I'm playing around with this new setup, so we're just gonna do this for fun, and just have to laugh and just put on our seriously girly, are you kidding me? Okay, that's the face we are wearing today for Monday. So anyway, I started this the other day, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be so cute for a Monday post, because we think, oh, seriously, it's Monday already? Where did the weekend go? Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking sometimes. But anyway, and I'm trying out this new brush that I have that I don't really know if I'm gonna like it too much or not, but we're just gonna toy around with it a little bit. And this is just kind of part of a series that I do. I call it my Loosey, Goosey series. And the reason I call it that is, if you followed me for a little while, you may have seen some of these Loosey Goosey artwork before. And my precious Kaylee, my niece that we lost in 2015, she was like a sister and best friend and daughter all rolled up into one. The most precious soul you could ever imagine. But I used to call her Loosey all the time. Loosey girl, my Loosey girl. And she would call me that too. So these paintings, they're Loosey, Loosey, as in just being loose and holding the brush up higher up and not, down, as sometimes we get too detailed and your muscles get tense and all that. So in my ongoing attempt to be loose and carefree with some of my paintings and just have fun and relax with them and just see what comes of it, I called this a Loosey Goosey series. So that's who she is. And I've already put, most of the colors and stuff on there for her, and I'm going to go back and maybe just add in a few touches of color. She didn't really need a whole lot. But as you can see, on this Monday, she is dreaming of wiggling her toes in the sand. Absolutely. And the fun thing about these Loosey Goosey paintings is I just love, let the paint go outside. If you've drawn your sketch or something, let the paint go outside where your marks are. And that just makes it more fun. And then I'll show you some videos of some things that I like to do. I'll do a video later on of when those marks go out, or even if you make a few stray marks of color outside of your design, then there's some fun things that you can do with those to kind of add a little bit of interest and something unique to them. So let that happen. Oh goodness, I don't know if you do, but I deal with it's very easy for my muscles to get in my shoulders and my neck to get really tight and tense. And so holding the paintbrush can be something, if I get really involved in a painting, then that can really kind of be a troublesome thing for me, because before I know it, I'm tense and I'm really, trying to paint a certain thing or a certain way. And oh goodness, before you know it, I have a muscle knot that is not planning on leaving anytime soon and will really give me a run for my money when I'm trying to do artwork and be creative, because when your shoulders hurt and you've got a pain in your neck, that is not a good way to try to be painting. So I am always on this quest for trying to find a way to be to loosen up and not have those tight muscles. And I've just found that when I gave myself permission to do these kinds of paintings, I just found that, wow, yeah, just let go. Just paint for the fun of it. And it's been really fun and interesting, because a lot of times I actually have a lot of people that will tell me how much, oh, I love that painting, and I'll think, oh my goodness, that was one that I just did in maybe like 5 minutes or something, and I just wasn't, or 2 or 3 minutes, a sketch or drawing I did, and I thought it turned out cute, but I almost didn't post it because I was like, well, it's not really that good, and I did it with my left hand, or I did it really a fast sketch or whatever, and maybe that's some of the ones that really speak to people the most. So I think that's really fun, and I think that says something too. You know, it loosen up and be free, and allow yourself just to have fun, and just to paint with a whimsical style. And I love painting these whimsical girls and giving them cute expressions, and they are actually probably oftentimes they're me, and the adventures and the things that Cooper and I get into. And we are really excited because we're working on some fun things about these adventures that we get into, and about Kaylee Joy. As you know, Kaylee Joy is a type of joy, and it's in honor of my precious niece. And we are all about finding it, seeking it, spreading it, sharing it, and just seeing it grow and blossom. And it is the most awesome thing, I'm telling you. So she's looking pretty sassy, and I kind of like how this did over here. So where was that I found that color? Oh, that didn't do good. And I am really being loosey-goosey, because usually I'm not being this haphazard. It feels haphazard with my painting. So maybe that's good if I turn the camera on and I'm just like trying to encourage you to be loosey-goosey. Maybe that's going to loosen me up a little bit too. So maybe this needs to be an ongoing thing. I might just have to do that. But I kind of liked how that other little starfish down there kind of had the paint on the outside, so it looks like it's kind of glowing. I think starfish have that kind of nature about them. I love starfish, and they do kind of glow because they just have a beautiful meaning, I think, to them. And it's really special when you find one or many on the beach, which I have had the blessing of doing before. So, oh, it's looking cute. And you know, we can go back in and we can add you know, more details. Like you could put in little, you know, pops of darker green in places, and you know, play with that. But the thing with these paintings is when I'm doing these, it's like, you know what, just call it done sometimes. It doesn't have to be, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on them, because that's the whole idea, is to let them just be fun and carefree, and you're not being so picky and trying to, you know, be perfect with them. So the windows have to glow, right? We have to have light, of course. Yeah, I'm a light girl. I love light. And well, she needs a cute top on, doesn't she? It should probably be aqua, because we love that, because I'm a mermaid at heart and we really like aqua. It reminds us of the ocean. So I just love, you know, sometimes adding a lot of water or just a little bit of water, and just watching the watercolors kind of bloom and come to life, and you know, just be fun. And there's so many fun things that I could do with this. Like I could just add in, I could have done mixed media with this page, and I could add in, let's see, maybe a fun paper, even paper, or a design that I had done, and I could add that in where her top is, her shirt. Or I could put a real flower on here for my photography, which you see me do that a lot, and I often like to put one in her hair. And I could have, you know, cut out paper, done something, used a design paper over like a scrapbooking page or something over for this cute little beach house. And there's just all kinds of things, and you know, I could have built it up. And that's something fun too that I think maybe I'll do, is do a page where you see it as it is, and it starts out as a loosey-goosey style, and then I just decide to redo it, you know, and maybe do it as a mixed media, or do it with oil pastels or acrylic paints, and just to see the difference in how that would turn out. So I'm going to turn this off for now, and I will say ciao, and Cooper and I will see you later, and we'll do some more of these fun videos. And oh my goodness, I'm so glad that he has been quiet and been sweet. I think he's happy because he's had his brunch of sweet potato and his kibbles, and then he got to play with his puzzle, which he usually demands promptly around 11:30 every morning. So we have done that, and now he is napping, so this will probably be a good time for me to do these. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed seeing this, and I hope you're having a good Monday. And yes, seriously, it is Monday, But by golly, that's fine. Lots of Kaylee joy in it, okay? It's out there, I promise you. All right, y'all have a good day. See you soon.